A lot of times the dealers or the manufacturers don't talk about this. Hello everybody, my name is Russ.
And I'm Kerry.
And we are the Roads We Roam. Today we're going to talk about an often overlooked maintenance issue that's really simple to take care of. And we're going to catch you up with what we've been doing over the past week.
Relevant, relatable, and reliable information from full-time RVers.
Now don't forget to stay tuned to the end for an often overlooked maintenance tip. But first we're going to get you caught up with what we've been doing this week.
Yeah, so we left Pennsylvania and now we're in Tennessee.
Now on our way, we found out from Travels with Delaney that they were doing a meetup in Virginia, and it was right on our way. So they invited us to stop by.
We were really looking forward to meeting up with everybody at the meetup. However, it just wasn't in the cards for us. We had some issues with Boone in those really high elevations, the switchbacks, and we just didn't feel safe taking Boone into that area.
We think the issues have something to do with the belt. We're going to look at that this week while we're here.
Yeah, we'll have that squared away before we hit the road again.
Now, like Russ said, we weren't able to get up to Grayson Highlands for the big meetup with everyone, but we stayed in the area and we were able to catch up with Stacy and Chris and Patty and Patrick from Travels with Delaney at an impromptu Cracker Barrel meetup.
Yeah, it was nice. We all got together, had dinner at the Cracker Barrel.
This past Saturday, we celebrated our 1 year on the road with our Nomadiversary video.
Yeah, now if you watch that video, we talk about where we've camped at campgrounds, where we've boondocked, where we've moved docked, and one of the things we really wanted to do more of is free camping. So we boondocked all week last week.
All 7 days.
Yeah, we were a variety of Walmarts and Cracker Barrels, I think, mostly.
It's not as picturesque as going to some of the BLM land, but it definitely is nice on the pocketbook. Well, we weren't planning on spending more time. We're in transit. So if you're in transit, it's a great option. But one of the things that we are often asked is, all right, if you're camping out at these Walmarts and Cracker Barrels, working your way down the freeway, where do you find the dump stations?
Yeah, so, and that's a great question because we struggled with this as well. Basically, what we found is a lot of the truck stops, the TAs, the Flying J's, the pilots, they have, for a fee, dump stations available there. They usually run about $10, and that's what we did. We dumped at a TA this week. We're at a TA because we need to dump our tanks. $10, and they give you one of these. Look familiar? Like what you used to go to the restroom with at a gas station. So, gonna dump the tanks here real quick. All right.
What are you gonna do, beat it open?
Yeah, right? I don't know. We'll see. It's the potty stick.
That's the official name. And we can go usually about 2 weeks before we have to do that.
We'd like to take a second to say thank you to our Super Chat supporters from this week.
Thank you so much. You really helped this channel.
We are back in Tennessee now, and we have a busy couple of weeks ahead of us.
Yes, we do.
Number one, we're going to do some spring cleaning inside of Boone. We're going to look at what we have in there. We're going to examine part of our Be Free.
Yes.
We're going to examine what we have inside Boone, both on the interior as well as the exterior storage. And we're going to make sure that we still need all this stuff and that we have exactly what we need.
That's one of the dangers of having a bigger unit. You tend to collect more.
You have more stuff.
And there's a lot of stuff we really don't need in there. Yep. So we will be doing that this week.
Yep, we're going to put the Togo on top of Boone.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, we're planning to put the Togo. Hopefully we have the technical ability. If not, that's going to have to wait till we get down to Florida, where my stepfather Mike will be able to help us out a little bit more because he's one of those handy guys that can do and fix anything.
I think we got it.
I think we do too. Beyond that, is there anything else with Boone that we're doing?
No. I'll be touching up a little bit on the paint.
Yeah.
We did have a few areas that probably should have been prepped a little bit better. So I'll be taking care of that as well.
We've got Teddy behind us, and we need to get Teddy and winterize Teddy.
Do we have to leave Teddy behind?
I know. You know, every time I look at him sitting down here, which we're going to move him up closer to the house, but I've got this nagging feeling saying, hey, I'd love to hit the road again with Teddy.
I know. The only thing that would stop me is the electricity.
Yeah,
the ability to boondock better with Boone.
Yeah.
But if we could take that and put it in there, I would be really happy.
Now, as promised, we're going to give you a little tip about RV maintenance. A lot of times the dealers or the manufacturers don't talk about this, but if you look in the manuals, they oftentimes mention that you need to be checking your seals almost every 3 months.
Which is crazy. I would have never thought, and to be honest, we haven't done it with Teddy yet.
Yeah, and what I mean by seals, you're checking where you're putting your silicone sealant around the windows, up top around the fan vents, anywhere that you might have entry points into the RV.
So we know a lot of people are winterizing right now. Make sure you just add that to your little checklist.
Yeah, now we have talked to several people who have had issues with leaking in the past. Sometimes it's an issue with the manufacturing, but a lot of times if you're having leaking when you haven't had leaking before, it's a user error issue, and you need to check your silicone around these ingress areas.
So that's our tip for the week.
If you'd like this video, check out the playlist here.